Right. What time is it, people? I think that's about time to get going, isn't it? At least 10 minutes late. Well, I tell you what, if everyone else clicks ready and I don't and it starts going, then I can't get blamed for it. I've sent them both invites.
Don't go be the twat now.
Is that aimed at anyone?
Do I talk too much? No, not sure.
Always. You're setting a party up, Kev.
Oh no, not again. Let's go. Session starts in 10, 9, 8, 7.
I'm guessing, is Duo having internet problems? Time for the Front Row Racing World Championship Round 15 at Sochi in Russia, my most hated track.
It's a bit dull.
It is a bit dull.
Fucking hell, Dave. It could be fucking raining.
Overcast is what it says.
Showers possible.
Oh.
Later, after a cloudy start.
Oh.
Thing is though, it doesn't run into the race though, does it?
No, no.
So, fuck knows what to do on that one.
It'll be interesting to see what they may or may not update. But temperature's going to go up in about 10 minutes.
Show the assists.
Well remembered. Reminded me.
Well, this could be fucking interesting one.
Well, I know in the last couple I've said I'm not expecting much. This is what I'm really not expecting much of. I do not like this track. But yeah. Get to the end and see what happens. Oh, by the way, Kev, I've got some good news for you.
What?
Williams are Constructors Champions.
Oh, really? So I was correct.
No, well, correct-ish. You was 50, as Steve said,
Yeah,
you were 50% correct.
right.
Yeah, we are 239 points ahead, and there's 215 points available. So,
right. Nice.
yeah. So even if this race goes to crap,
Yeah.
at least we've got one title locked down.
Sweet.
And now we focus onto this place. Although I'm guessing you've had a bit of a late finish.
Yeah, I didn't get home till 10 to 7 and I was full of shit, so I had to have a shower. I was fucking black.
And, but, oh. Right.
Oh, Overdarting has retired.
Well, he's got his quali ban, hasn't he?
I thought he was boycotting it though.
Well, Rian did tell me before, and or told me and Steve when we was in practice, saying He's decided he's not going to boycott it, so there'd be no point, no benefit to boycotting it anyway, but there we go. But you know what that means? He's going to be watching me like a hawk. I'll have to cut every corner on my warm-up lap.
Just give him a wave.
All set. Everyone clear? Come to track.
So I think me and you might be right though. Got a feeling Stocky may go and get on pole.
Yeah.
It was meant to have
chance.
Yeah, it was meant to have Temp Fear in as a reserve for Dan as well, but Temp Fear's ill.
Temp Fear's ill.
Yeah, ill. So Dan, even though Stocky got a reserve, he hasn't got a reserve anymore. But anyway.
Okay. I was just trying to get out of the way. I halt then and yeah, just kind of drove into me. And now I've got no front wing.
Oh dear.
Don't know what that was all about.
Well, I'm surprised he's actually racing tonight because he did message me yesterday saying he's just been told he's got a party he's got to go to. He's got no choice. So I'm guessing he's going to it late because he said he weren't going to be able to make it. Well, anyway, come on, let's focus on my practice earlier. Didn't go too well.
Stocky's only doing 37.9.
Yeah. The thing is, it is a little bit cloudy. I don't think the track's got a lot of grip in it at the moment. For any of the viewers that are watching, it is worth mentioning that the stewards around here are a little bit lenient on some exit curbs. Oh, that was a bit
Only up to a point though.
Oh yeah. Stocky must have gone off on turn 2. I'm just on a purple and I had a poor sector 1. Hate that corner.
We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps. Fantastic.
That was not a good lap with 2 lifts off. So Stocky's lap must not have been a good one.
Low chance of rain out. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Oh, Steve's gone and put it on provisional.
When you're ready, let's go.
I didn't see what stock his time was then. It was in the 36s.
No, he's only beat me by about 700s. 37.2.
If you're not on a flying lap, let the car behind through. He's much faster.
Slow chicane.
Currently the fastest person on the track. Pole position.
First time.
Thank you. Thing is, I'd rather not start pole. I could do with some slipstream down that straight.
Fucking double shift.
Oh, don't lock these up, Dave. You'll have to use them.
Oh my god, what happened then?
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving. There's 2 minutes remaining.
I've got to figure out if we can make it to the line.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
too hard. Bollocks.
Fuck it up. Don't think I got it, I think you've got it.
Yeah, I have.
Just felt like there was fuck all grip out there.
On my fastest lap I did, I felt like there was loads, but this last one, I don't know whether it was just me pushing a little bit too much. But it didn't feel like there was as much grip. Maybe I pushed the tyres too much on the outlet. But one pole position that I actually don't want. Why couldn't you beat me at this one, Kev?
Just held a couple of attempts back, you know. I'm just going for a piss.
Okay, don't take too long. I'll hold it as long as I can. The timer, not his bits, for anyone that's wondering. And just be glad that Kev no longer uses a Bluetooth earpiece.
It's Felipe Massa who takes the honours today with an absolute stunning pole lap. He was just untouchable.
A few tenths off best lap time there, but that's what happens when you're in the league race. It's close though, first, second, third. Oh dear me. I tell you what, Kev, this is going to be interesting. We've got Stocky and Bartman right behind us, and then Steve right behind them, and we know what his speed's like.
Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus.
Right. Good luck.
I don't feel warmed up enough.
So it's a horrible feeling, isn't it, when you don't feel warmed up enough? Just get it through that first few corners.
It's still dark.
Yeah.
I reckon that's gonna rain.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does, mate. If you're on the setup that you said you was going to use last night, on the inters,
Yeah.
it's alright. A little bit more wing is a little bit quicker, but it's alright.
Yeah, I'm on the same setup.
Alright, let's have a good one, mate.
Yep, I knew, mate. Yeah, I do when you're intending to pit.
Haven't decided, it's all just going to depend on how these tyres go. And also how turn one goes. I don't like as well, pole position here, it aims the car to cut you off. Right, let's have a good one, everyone.
Yep, good luck.
Oh, loads of wheel spin. Oh,
Wheels everywhere.
I was just going to say, I'm sure I've just seen a wheel fly. I could be wrong, but when I looked in my rear view, I think I saw whose name was one of the cars that's out, but I could be wrong.
The team want you to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
Didn't give me my menu in time. Bloody sitting duck there, tried to go to Rich and they just didn't give me the menu. barely hit him.
On the inside.
Yep. Oh, Liam! Oh, you...
We're seeing a significant usage.
Did he get took out again?
Yeah, I gave him room, he just pretty much went straight on.
Okay, no.
So that's no front wing.
Fuel to get us through this race. The car might feel a bit heavy to begin with.
Jesus.
Racing again.
Oh, no steering at all. This is going to be one horrible lap.
Just keep it in the white lines, mate.
I'm going to end up a lap down.
Pit crew will fit the options next time you're in.
Steve's ended up behind me, so although I think he's about to go past me, so something obviously happened to him at the first corner. Tell you what, there must have been a few cars taken out on that first, on turn 2.
Stop left out strategy.
Yeah, it must have been.
Jamie James, I think Dom might be one of them.
No, Don's fucking up my ass.
Oh,
Yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the
Well,
caution
it's a few seconds back.
until you see the greens. The track is clear. Green flag. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Come on, Kev, what are you fucking doing?
seconds a lap. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
I'm not quite catching Dave the Arp as quick as I would like to here.
Gently reeling Stucky in now. I think his tyres are worse than mine.
May have pushed him a bit hard. My lap times are proper shit at the moment. That crash at the start just totally put me off.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Going in this lap, Dave.
Okay. If you're going in this lap and you're doing 2, put the options on now.
Options on now.
Yep. It gives you the most gain.
Stock is carrying on. Yeah, I've had enough of them fucking tires.
We've just dipped under the 30 kilo mark in terms of fuel. We have 30 kilos of fuel remaining.
Dom's in behind me.
The Lotus drivers is about to pit. The crew are prepping for a stop. Two laps until our pit window opens. We're going to be on the prime tire. Okay, not seeing any issues with tire wear right now. You should have good grip for all yet. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're only about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Fuel-wise, we have around 60% of our starting fuel remaining at this stage. The front tyres are locking. Try moving the brake balance to the rear. box. A window closes this lap. Right, tyre situation. We're good for the time being, but you are going to start to notice the wear, so make sure it doesn't catch you out. You need to pit in this lap. Okay, we're halfway through our fuel load. Halfway.
On 12 lap old tyres I'm going faster than Dom is, so I think he's on the primes, possibly saving fuel. So you can think
Stock
about
is on the primes.
you can think about taking your options a bit longer if you want.
Alright. Depends if I can get further off away from Stocky. I've overtook him now, but we had a bit of a battle. Cost us a few seconds.
Yeah, you need to pull away.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Your tyres are cooling. Try to build some heat into them.
Stocky's gone.
Oh. Must have fucking disconnected. Oh, that's unfortunate. Would have been close at the end. Whereabouts are you?
Just behind Dave the Arp, who's in fourth, but will be third once we get to where Stocky left the track.
Right, and our pass behind Dom's, isn't it?
Don't know at the moment, I'm too close to him to look at the time.
When we were on options at the start, I was pulling away from Dom quite comfortably, so
We're probably saving
depending how far
fuel.
he is.
Yeah, it's probably saving fuel for the last option stint.
My car don't feel as good, it's probably like a prep, warm up.
Yeah.
Lotus Travis is about to pit. The crew are prepping for a stop.
Horrible sideways moment there. Dave must be running Steve's setup because he's fast in a straight line.
Situation at the moment. We have 20 kilos remaining. That's 20 kilos.
Dom's pitted.
He's come out ahead of us.
Folks in the car ahead in sector 1. Use that advantage to get past.
I'm 17 behind Dom, which ain't too bad considering that I had that horrible slow lap.
Looks like we've just hit the 15 kilo mark in terms of fuel. 15 kilos of fuel remain.
How are your tyres holding up?
I think I'm gonna go in. Why do you want to go in?
No, I'm fine mate, I'm all done.
Yeah, I mean, they're alright, but Dom's get to me now by over a second lap, so I did have a pretty healthy lead before, but
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
I'm in.
Okay.
I was just going through the city chicane.
Happy with the current tyre condition? They should last a while yet, so don't worry about that. We burned off 3/4 of our initial fuel load. There's 25% remaining.
I think Stocky probably would have got me, you know. Storm's catching fast.
Yeah.
You're starting to drop back from
He hasn't got enough laps, so
2
just
seconds.
focus. You can do it. You know you can.
The track is clear. Green flag. is a second a lap faster than you.
Dom's only pulling away from me by a second, so he's not gaining that much on you.
Mix 2, fuel to mix
Yeah,
2.
it's evened out a little bit now.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. 5 kilos of fuel in the tank, just 5 kilos of fuel remain.
Hold on, mate.
Cheers, Dave.
I know you were panicking there, but the reason I said put the options on was if anyone went for a one stop, you'd have been on options while they were on primes. You'd have gained double.
Right.
But I also
Sound.
knew that if they did go up prime and then option, you'd still be alright. But okay, stocking may have been a bit different, but we always knew he was on for winning this one anyway.
Yeah, I think Stocky would have won. If you're listening, Pete, I think you should have had that one, mate. Unfortunately, he disconnected.
Well, it would have been interesting to know what would have happened had I not needed to pit for a new front wheel.
Yes, that would also have been interesting.
That's a close one there, 4th, 5th, 6th. I don't know what
Former
happened on...
GP in 4th.
Oh, Dave's lost it! I think Rian did as well.
I think he got across the line.
Yeah, just. I don't know what happened at that start though. I mean, but well done there. But yeah, I'll come round turn 2 and all of a sudden I see a wheel flying in front of me.
I saw the wheel.
So I don't know who it was, but I think that crashed a few people out. I know James was one of them because I looked in the rear view and saw a Lotus sideways with a wheel missing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And with it being Formula 1, the conspiracy theories will begin.
Yeah. Fucking hell, incidents is good.
Overdiking, collision with Jammy James.
Ooh.
Jammy James ended up with no...
Lewis Hamilton in a Mercedes did a one-stop. Oh, that'll be Stocky, won't it?
Yes, it would be, yeah.
Bloody hell, not many finished then, did they?
No, but I'm fairly sure Mornay, James, they were out in the crash. Bartman got disqualified after our collision for driving the wrong way. So that was 3 gone straight away. Hulkenberg left just before. He obviously had his party to go to. But yeah. Right, well, should we go and see what's happening on the podium then? Alright, see you in there.
I do know that any time I was...
You're live on air, please do not swear, guys. Please make sure you've got your microphone or chat log set to share.
Good evening.
Okay, just waiting on overdrive countdown. Imperials. Overdrive count, just pointing up there and make sure you've got your microphone set to share. And I'll let the boy 5 times continue on.
I am back and I am doing the interviews. It's good to be here, of course, and we'll start as always with the race winner Kev. Kev, you have taken another 10 points out of your teammates. You lead by 19 points. Stayed out of trouble today. How did your race go?
Well, the race went alright, obviously, but the car didn't feel very good. Probably lack of warm-up time because I was late home coming from work, but there you go. I think Stocky probably would have took the win tonight if he didn't disconnect.
Yeah, it was
just a bit slidey, a bit slippy everywhere. Wasn't on the brakes very well. Didn't feel great, but yeah, it was enough to get the win. Good, which is good.
Yeah, we noticed the first 5 laps of the race you were struggling and Stocky managed to pull the gap, and you had pressure from Dom as well, and it made for an interesting watch, but the tyres came up to temperature, and we noticed as well, because we didn't know what the strategy of the drivers was, we thought, well, you're definitely doing 2 stops because you put another set of options on. How did the prime time feel out there today? We noticed that a lot of guys didn't stay on it for very long.
Yeah, it's because it's about a second and a half slower, 2 seconds slower a lap, but a one set of options is just as fast as a new set of primes within, pretty close anyway. So we just decided to stay on the primes as least as possible because the options are quicker at the start of the stint, so that's the only reason. It was a bit like last year's game where you used to do nothing on the primes.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll come back to you in a second. Dominic overtaking, fantastic second place. You had a quali ban, avoided all the stuff at the first lap, found yourself in third and eventually finished second. How was it out there?
Well, I have to say, after a somewhat controversial quali ban, I think we did well to get second anyway in the race. It's very unfortunate for Stocky to disconnect because, yeah, I do believe that he would have gotten up to the podium in front of us. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird start because apparently on the stream it seems like I took James out, but then James said he lagged as hell. So yeah, we'll have to see what happened at the start. Because yeah, well apparently I ran James out while James was next to me on track, so that's quite weird. But yeah, we managed to get a very good start. The plan was to start on the prime tyres, but the game wouldn't let us start on the prime, so that left us on the option tyres. And we got up to third quite quickly because Dave and Bartman obviously had quite a bit of an incident. So yeah, well that made the way free for us. And in the first stint, the pace wasn't really there because well the car didn't feel really that good. And then I decided to get the primes out of the way as quick as possible, just do a few laps on them. Well, the primes felt even worse. And in the last stint, we started to get the feeling with the car, and the car felt really nice in that last stint, and we were able to close the gap down from Kev to 10 to 3 seconds, so that was quite good. But yes, Kev, anyway, well done on the win. And,
yeah, you actually helped me out as well, Don, because I was asked by Ray before the race started what's your top 3, and I actually picked you top 3, even though you had the quali ban. So thank you for making my prediction come true. I did have Dave to win, but I still picked you 3 to be the top 3. So Don, you made my prediction come true, so thank you for that. And we noticed you had a little bit of an incident. Your second stop, you missed the pit lane, and you have to carry on another lap.
Yeah, I know. I was going for the undercut on Kev by pitting lap 16, and then well, we braked a bit too late because we wanted to pick the tyres. I was busy picking the tyres, and then I was like, oh shit, I have to brake. And yeah, well, we went over the line, and then we had to do another lap. So yeah.
Regardless, it was still, whether the quali ban was controversial or not, regardless, it was a fantastic race, and congratulations on your second place. Dave, where do we start? First lap, calamities, but I can imagine you're still pleased with the podium.
Yeah, I am. I mean, first lap had a good start. I was expecting to get swamped into turn 2. Didn't turn out that way, but what we did see is wheels flying past the car as we're going around turn 2, so that was a bit off-putting. But what was the real killer was, I think it was on about the corner before the second DRS. I'm on the menus telling it to put it into rich, and it just wouldn't go. It just stayed in lean, so on the exit of the corner, Stocky's just driven past me like I'm not there. And because of that, Kev's then up alongside me to the final corner, give him a bit of room, he goes through, Bartman tries to follow him, give him room, and then it looked like he just seemed to go straight on. Next thing I know, we're both in the wall, and it's a whole lap with no front wing, and from there it was like, right, okay, we've got no other option than go for the equivalent of a one stop to try and get back in it. So yeah, that was the pretty much the race then. Once I got up into 4th and saw Stocky was no longer in the race, it was like, okay, we can get on the podium, we'll get lucky with that. And then I was, okay, I could perhaps help Kev out with some advice or not. If Dom beats him, I don't lose as many points, but if Kev wins, Williams win. It's alright, okay. I mean, because you mentioned about tyres, so it's like, yeah, use those options and cover anyone that's on a one stop, and you would go and win the race.
Yeah, and you done well regardless to finish third, and you minimised the damage probably as best as you could, so well done on your third place. Kev, in conclusion, 4 races to go, do you think you can hang on?
Well, hopefully, yeah. Why not? It'd be good to get another point to the championship tables, so yeah, it'd be good.
So, really quickly, just for Kevin, Dave, I last interviewed in Malaysia and I asked a question regarding the team. Now that the constructors are sewn up and that's out the way and it is a straight fight between you two for the championship, are the gloves off? Or are we going to see undercuts that are not spoken about and things like that? Is the controversy that I talked about at the start of the season finally going to happen?
My microphone suddenly stopped working next week.
Well, I still have a chance, innit? So I'm still in.
Who does Dom?
Yeah,
Mathematically, yeah.
You never know what happens in the last 4 races, innit?
That's very true. That's very true. You've got 100 points and you are 87 behind. So
still on for it then, Dom.
You're still on for the Dom. Any dirty tricks? Are you going to employ Jammy James to do some Williams bashing?
Well, I have to say today that Coach Jammy James was taken out in turn 1 and he helped me out beautifully during the race, and he did quite a lot of commentary himself during his stream and during my stream. I'd like to thank Connor as well and Jeff for helping me out during the race, and Connor as well. So, yeah, they helped me a lot with the strategy, especially Connor, who was really good with the tyre strategy compared to Kev. So I'd like to thank him for that one. And yeah, well, maybe I'll put Jammy James in a different sort of team role. Indeed, Williams Bashing, yeah. I think that might be a good teammate for next team name for next year. Williams Bashing hashtag. Yeah, I might think about that. Thank you, Peter.
But yeah, well, that's all the questions I've got. Once again, congratulations to you three, and you know, I hope to be around more for some of these FRR races.
Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter.
Now that the FSR season is over, but yeah, well done. That's it from me.
Well done, guys. For our viewers, if you tune in tomorrow about 7:30, we'll have the World Series here at Russia as well. That should be a great race to watch. And then on Friday we have the FRR League or Cup, and that starts at 7:30 as well.
I bet that was not got a very good turnout with it being Russia.
You'd be surprised, to be honest. We've actually got what looks like is going to be a full lobby of FRR I-Days drivers. The interest of drivers over the last few weeks has gone up quite well. So anyway, quick answer to Pete's question though. In all honesty, I don't think there'll be any sneaky tactics from the Williams side. At the end of the day, one of us will probably win the title. Whichever one it is, they'll deserve it. There'll be no sneaky tactics, I don't think.
No, apart from this glitch setup I got off Dan F's, but...
Oh, share it! I actually did find that...
Sneaky tactics was the wrong word to use, but what I'm trying to say is that you know there's a title on the line, whichever way you try and wash it, and you two are battling for that title. But go back to Real F1 1986 when it was predicted that either PK or Mansell were going to win it, and neither of them ended up winning it because they just got in each other's way. Is that what you're trying to avoid while still trying to beat each other?
Yeah, we won't be slowing each other up.
No.
I mean, if I'm slower around one track than Dave and he can say Dom's in first, I'll say to Dave, right, go for it, get him, because I'm not going to get him, so...
Yeah.
But if it was just me and him, and if it was just me and Dave at 1-2 in the race, then there would be a race.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
You heard from the drivers. Thank you for watching, tuning in, and thank you to the drivers for the racing and turning up. Because without the drivers, we wouldn't have the league, and without the viewers, we wouldn't have the publicity. So, you know what I'm getting at. So thank you everyone, and we'll catch you tomorrow at 7:30.
Yeah, well done, Kev. Thank you, Peter.
Cheers, Dan. Well done, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Oh, jeez.